Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 733, back with another video. Remember, I said in my last video I was going to do another video? Well, here we go. I am for doing another interview. No, I'm going to go live tomorrow. I will also be doing pre-recorded videos as well, but yes, I will be talking about Felipe Luciano, and he is of Puerto Rican. He is of Afro Puerto Rican heritage, and he was born in 1947. I want to talk about him, but my question was, y'all, what I said in that video: does Felipe Luciano, does he deserve to be talked about during Black History Month? Now, I know it is Black History Month, and I know it is a month for Black peoples. But I feel as a person, and I feel, just my honest opinion, if they are Afro-Puerto Rican, I really feel like they have Black ancestry in them. And I think, in my opinion, I could be wrong. Don't take my black card. But I feel like this is a topic and this is a person that I feel like that should be discussed during Black History Month. Not only for the Black Americans, not only for us as the Black community, not only for us as the Black and Brown community, but also for the peoples of the Puerto Rican community, the Latino community. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it in that, because it was random. I was just laying here in the bed and I was just looking up random stuff, and something just came to me, and I was like, who was the first Puerto Rican person who was an activist, and who was the first Puerto Rican person to, march on Washington? And guess what? Felipe Luciano, his name didn't automatically pop up, because that's what I was trying to name. I couldn't think of his name, but I kept looking. And how I remembered it, the Solomon Project, shout out to him once again. He basically was sharing a lot of stuff to me on Instagram. And a history lesson of Felipe Luciano came up. I did not know who Felipe Luciano was. By the way, y'all see them pictures behind me? This is Felipe Luciano with the afro. That is him, Felipe Luciano. He was young, but now he is older. He is age 79. And I also want to read a little paragraph in what he is all about. It says, born in East Harlem, New York City, is a poet, community activist, journalist, media personality, and politician. He is of Afro-Puerto Rican heritage, and he is known for his significant involvement in both the Young Lord Party and the Last Poets, and more as generally as early and important in the participant in the awakening of the new consciousness, raising radicalism among Puerto Ricans in New York's across the city in the late 1960s and early 70s. Okay? Luciano later became a radio, television, and print journalist. Now, I want to get into something before my backup phone goes dead, because I didn't charge it up. I didn't think I was going to be doing this video. This is a video that I wanted to do on my own, but I wanted to basically go in and read to y'all a paragraph, and I basically will put that up in the background as well, because I screenshotted it. But I want to read this to y'all, okay, if I may. Let me see, can I find it? I hope I can find it before this phone go dead. 1 second, y'all. One second, y'all. I'm trying to find it. One second, y'all. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to find it. One second, y'all. I found it, y'all, and I wanted to open up about this, and I'm going to elaborate on it if I can. Because this stuck out to me, and I think this is what a lot of peoples within the Latino community be talking about. The Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, and all. And if anybody that is Puerto Rican or any Latino ancestry that is watching this video, respectfully, I'm being respectfully, please note that, you know, I can understand why y'all feel like this, and this is why it's so much dividance because of colorism. This is an example. This is going to be an example of colorism that I'm about to say. It says Latino has written about and discussed his experiences with anti-blackness throughout his life. Latino reports that he appears on the black forums all the time, but has never been invited on a Latino forum on the radio, but not on TV. I've had an ad exclusive say that I was too dark and that wouldn't sell. So basically, he would appear on black forums all the time, but he was never invited on a Latino forum. Does that resonate with anybody that's watching this video that is Afro Latino? Does it or does it not? Hold on, y'all. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry for that interruption. So if that resonate with anybody that is Afro, Latino, or Latina, please put it in the comments. And I'm reading this from my sources. So basically, he always was invited by the black forums, but not the Latino forum. So basically, it's like, let's go back to Mexico. I've heard about Mexico. I heard about Mexico that Mexico is a racist place. Like, they would drag and treat the dark Mexicans different than they would the light-skinned Mexicans. Now, I know it ain't my place to say anything about that, but hey, I'm just going off what I've read in the videos that I've watched on YouTube. Yes, I do my study now. I do my research, but let's just put that out there. And I'm saying this now. You think Puerto Ricans and other Latinos are treated the same? A lot of people say, well, Latinos are treated the same. No, they ain't. Just like black people. We ain't treated the same. We might look the same. We might come from the same community. Look, just because we all come from the same community don't mean that we are treated the same. And it has something to do with this, our skin tone. That's what I say about colorism. If you too dark, you won't get in any opportunities. If you too dark, you can't get certain opportunities. If you light skin, if you lighter than a complexion or a different kind of shade, you basically will have a chance. And that's what I was trying to say in my colorism video. Not only black people have to deal with colorism, but Latinos have to deal with them, and all around the world. If you're Asian, you have to deal with them. Korean, you have to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? But this right here with Felipe Luciano, and it's sad to hear this, and it's sad to read this, and it's sad that he had to go through that. It's like one part of him, one part of his background is more accepting and giving him opportunity than his other background. But let's be honest, this is exactly what I say. Peoples cannot be mad when a biracial or a person that is mixed with other ancestry, like with black and all this and that. Peoples can't be mad when a person takes after another ancestry than the other, because hey, when they try to be accepted in it, they pretty much, they didn't want to teach them. They don't want them to learn about their family history. And it's sad. And it says right here that he said, it wouldn't sell because he was too dark. Does that sound familiar to anybody in the black community? Does that sound familiar to anybody in the Latino community, Afro Latino community, and around the world? Does that sound familiar? I want y'all to put that into words. I want y'all to think about that. I know I have no reason or no audacity to talk about this within Black History Month, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I have no reason to educate anybody on this stuff. I'm not even Latino. I don't have no Latino blood in me. But you get to thinking about this stuff. Even though you're not Latino, it's like, dang. I really feel like we face the same things as black peoples and brown peoples. Latinos face it too, just like we do. So we can't call the kettle black without missing the kettle. So yeah, and it says, in addition, Luciano is often throughout as representing many different groups at once, writing about Latino's background and upbringing. The New York Times reported because he is a black and Puerto Rican, an ex-con, and a poet, the father of a Navy man, and the son of a single mother, Mr. Latino can wear many hats with ease. With a Haitian, he debuts the history of the Caribbean. With an African American, he talks as if he had just come out of the ghetto. In fact, he lives on the Upper East Side for many years. With Hispanic guests to his show, he reverts to short, enduring phrases Spanish. In this way, he works as art and activism connect to the larger projects of fighting anti-blackness within the Latinx community and uplifting black Latinx stories, experiences, art, and visions of liberation. In response to the question of how he wants to be remembered, Latino said, as a scholar, a poet, a writer, and a warrior for his peoples. Okay, again, I was just looking up. I was just laying in the bed, relaxing for a little bit, and I just started just looking up stuff. And I know this isn't my story to tell. I know this not even my subject. I know I'm not Latino, but when I thought of Felipe Latino, and he's Afro Puerto Rican, it's like he is for the peoples. Like, all he really knows is his black African American roots. Like, he has tried to fit into his Latino roots. Like, he respects his Latino, he respects his Puerto Rican roots, but at the same time, not one Latino has ever asked him to be on their forum. But you have black peoples, black forums, black, interviewers and stuff like that, asking him to be on there. And it's like, you know what? I've listened to some of his poetry, and it's truly amazing. He's very outstanding, and he's well outspoken, and he speaks on the anti-blackness of what black folks have faced, what Latinos have faced, in everything. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, we can't go saying, oh, Puerto Ricans don't like black people. Well, let me tell you this. You have some Latinos that don't like black folks. You have a lot of Latinos that want to be close to whiteness so bad that they will belittle their own community, just like black people's. You have a lot of black folks in our community that want to be close to whiteness so bad that they belittle their own community. Well, when you think about it, Latinos are just as much similar to a lot of black people's, our community, in a lot of ways, where they don't want to pretty much admit, just like the Dominican Republic. They don't want to admit it, but they got black ancestry in them too, because there's a lot of darker Dominican Republic that are close to black. They have a little black in them, but they don't want to admit it. It's like they're ashamed of their dark skin. They're ashamed because they have black in them. But the question is, why are you ashamed to be a part of? Why are you ashamed to be a part black? Why are you ashamed to have black ancestry in you? Because peoples want to be a part of a community that do not like them. They talk trash about them but want to eat their food. That's what I don't understand. I know I might be skipping around. I know I might be all over the place, but that's just how I feel. And I wanted to discuss this. A lot of peoples ain't talked about this legendary man, but I'm talking about Felipe Luciano. And he also worked as a reporter for the WNBC TV's News Center 4, making him the first Puerto Rican news anchor of a majority media network station in the United States. So yes, indeed. Okay, y'all, hold on one second. So yeah, y'all, what y'all think about that? I think it's truly amazing. I know that I done skipped around a lot, but I just wanted to talk about Felipe Luciano. And I was thinking I was just looking in my bed. I was like, you know what, let me look up some of this stuff. See what brought me to look up this stuff, is this man on Instagram that be looking at Tombstone or the late actors and actresses that that was very legendary. And I said, you know what, let me go and look up some other stuff because it's on my mind. And that's why I wanted to do this video on Felipe Luciano for Black History Month. I don't know if this is part of Black History Month, but I don't know. Don't take my black card, y'all. Don't take my black card. Don't hate me. I don't know. I just felt the need to do it. But the next video that I will be doing is going to be pre-recorded. It's going to be about Cicely Tyson. But if I go live tomorrow, I will definitely let you all know. I'm going to try to get y'all an update. But I am going to do this video about Cicely Tyson. I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm going to do it for Black History Month. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next one. I love y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy. Love y'all. Bye-bye.